Hi, I'm Bill Trider with Artistic Finishes, and today's discussion is going to revolve around our new Enduracor Wall Base and quarterback. Now, everything up till now has been on the floor, but we're going to discuss a little bit of the differences when you go vertical with our Enduracor product. As you know, with all the different sizes that we have within the multi-layer flooring segment, we cover everything from 2.5 all the way up to 15 millimeters. And of course, in so doing, we already have one profile, our adjustable mini stair nosing, that is installed vertically. We're going to add and confirm that you know exactly how to do that with our wall base and quarter round. I have in front of me here a 5.5 millimeter multi-layer floor. This one here happens to have a 1.5 millimeter pad on the back. It's similar to what I've got down. This happens to be about a 7.2 millimeter floor. Okay? And one of the installation criteria that I always try to recommend when doing wall base is to leave that additional width of the drywall as an expansion joint, so that when you have your floor put down, you can come very close to the edge. You know, today's specifications on flooring, if you read your manufacturer's listed recommendations for expansion gaps around rooms, generally does not exceed 1/4 inch. Now, there are exceptions to that based on the temperature controls and the environment that you're installing and the use of the building, but we want to get fairly close. Well, with this being 1/2 inch drywall and our floor coming right to the edge of that drywall, we've got ourselves about a 1/2 inch, 3/8 of an inch anyways expansion right with that. So the opportunity is with our 1/2 inch by 4 inch modern profile wall base to be able to put that in directly over the top of that, and it leaves us with a nice flush modern look. The first thing that we want to do is make sure that we've got ourselves enough expansion for the floor. If not, that may affect the distance that we're going to put the floor from the wall. Okay? The second thing that you want to know is that you can cut this on a saw. I'm going to demonstrate a 45-degree angle. I've already done one here with the wall base and the quarter round. Now we're going to join that with another one. Let's go to the saw and I'll show you a couple quick techniques on cutting. Okay, we're at the saw. I have my molding here. I'm basically doing a free cut. I don't have to measure it in this instance, but you would want to have that measured at the visible area that you want left on your board as far as the veneer portion. Okay? And you always want to leave that up when putting it on the saw, not upside down. That has a tendency to tear out your wood veneer. So leave it upright. Once the saw starts, make sure the blade is going full. Make sure you have some glasses on for safety, and make your cut. Okay, we're back at the wall. I've made my 45-degree cut, but I want to check it just to make sure that the seams line up with the one that's already been installed. So I do a dry inspection by placing it down into the corner. Okay. Looks like it's real good. We should be able to install this with the adhesive, which will bring it out just a little bit. Now, similar to our other pieces that we do the installation with, we're recommending the MS-245, which we do sell. It's a modified silane. Of course, it bonds to everything. It has a very high green grab. It'll cure within, for set purposes, within 3 to 5 minutes. So it gives you very little time to work with it. As you know, these floors are waterproof, and so we want to have a waterproof adhesive. That's why one of the recommendations for the MS-245 is so critical. We're going to get that in that corner the way that we want it, and then just drop it into place. Okay? We're going to apply a fair amount of pressure at first, just to get it. We don't need to tack it. We don't need to pull it back. Okay? Once it's installed and you've got it to the height that you want it, remember the floor is already a little bit under the wall, so we've accommodated that on the surface. We're good here in the corner. And this, if you have any concern at all about longer pieces or curved walls, one of the things, just like I do recommend with the adjustable mini, just take a little bit of blue tape and maybe every 2 to 4 feet, put a piece down just to hold it for you. It also is a reminder for anybody that comes by that that's still curing, so they won't get bumped or possibly be dealt with a little bit differently during construction times. That's just how easy it is. We will proceed to finish with our quarter round here on the other corner with a 45 as well, if you so desire to have that. And if not, of course, you can do the old shiplap method as well. Hey, I want to thank you for being with us. I hope this cleared up any concerns that you have for vertical installation of our Enduracor Wall Base. We sure thank you for listening, and we hope to see you on the next one. Have a good day.